Welcome to a special series of Airgun Detectives. I'm your host, JC, and we are going to take some of the mystery out of the 2024 SHOT Show. But do me a favor before we get started, if you hadn't already, please hit that subscribe button down in the corner. Doesn't cost you anything, it's absolutely free, but it really helps support the channel. Also, when you have an opportunity, check out my website, www.airgundetectives.com. On that site, I've got various t-shirts, I've got hats, I've got my Gamma trigger screws, my Generation 2 bipods, and I have some of my personal inventory, and it does not last, I'm telling you. In fact, I think I'm only down to a couple guns on there. I got to get busy and put a few more up there. Anyway, let's get back to the subject on hand, the 2024 SHOT Show. So just a little background. Lucy and I drove up on Monday, the evening before the SHOT Show. The actual SHOT Show is usually Tuesday through Friday. They have some other special events that surround that. But we went up for the whole entire event. And yeah, Lucy's the camera girl, so she's the one that did all the videotaping for us. So this year, I put a little more emphasis on the airgun manufacturers that had new product. Be honest with you, I think you guys get a little bored with it. If we see the same stuff over and over again, it kind of gets old. But if some of the manufacturers had new stuff, we covered that, and then we covered some of the old stuff that they still had, just as a reminder. So the key airgun manufacturers that we brought you footage from is Barra, Crosman, Benjamin. Yes, Crosman Benjamin was back this year, my buddy Philip, which was nice to see him. JTS, HATSAN, Beeman, and of course Umarex. So they all have some new products, and I'm kind of excited to show that stuff to you. But what I'm going to do is, this is going to be a series of various episodes. As soon as I'm done editing them, I'm going to release them, so you're going to have them. I tried to give you kind of a friendly format. I wanted you to kind of feel the experience. So you'll see the editing is a little bit different on this one. Not much, but I just wanted to give you guys the feel. This was a really crowded SHOT Show. I mean, seriously, look at this. I mean, it was wall-to-wall people, without a doubt. But yeah, so it was pretty much back to normal. And I walked miles and miles to obtain this footage. And guess what? Lucy walked miles this year too. If you guys recall, last year she was in a wheelchair. She had a broken foot, and I had to wheel her around. You know, that's what you got to do for the camera girl. But that's what happens. But those of you who don't know, the SHOT Show is primarily manufacturers and vendors. So it's the manufacturers that want to show their products and potential vendors that want to carry their products, and that's the bulk of it. So you have to have an association and be connected. It's not open to the general public. But anyway, I get to bring the show to you. If you can't go to the show, I'm bringing the show to you. But Lucy and I'm telling you, we did some serious walking on this thing. So those of you who don't know, it's a little bit of a process. So we walk, we meet up with vendors, we videotape them, pretty much set appointments for most of this stuff. And you know, it's all voluntary. We volunteer our time to do this, to bring this back to you. I'm not getting compensated for it in any way. I just like to share this footage. So it's kind of like an annual trip. We try to do it pretty much every year if we can. But anyway, so we'll gather that footage. Then once I get home, I upload the footage. Then I got to edit the footage and put it in the proper format, and then release it. So it's a little bit of a process. But anyway, so I literally just got back. So we're going to get this series going for you, and we'll go from there. So I hope you enjoy it. And don't forget, this is where we take the mystery out of the air gun. All right, JC here at the HATSAN booth at our 2024 SHOT Show. Cecil,
how's it going?
I really appreciate you taking a little time to show us what you got here.
I always have time for you.
Yeah, no, that's great. Anyway, so just show us what you have.
Okay, so this year we're bringing back the arrow launchers. Okay. So we have the Harpoon and the Hydra Arrow that we've seen previously in previous years.
Yep.
We're just bringing them in, and we're actually going to sell a gun with the arrow barrel on it. So previously it was just the arrow barrel, and you'd add it to your Hydra. But we're going to sell a synthetic stock with the barrel as a package.
So then you have your option.
Right.
Whether you want to shoot arrows or you want to shoot pellets.
Exactly.
Oh, that's great.
So,
okay.
But if you want to start off with the arrows, you can start off with this. Then you can add the pellet barrels later.
Gotcha.
The harpoon, I mean, this is just a powerhouse. 600 feet per second with an arrow. That's just insane.
It'll go deer hunting with that.
Oh yeah. And I mean, if you're going to shoot it in the backyard, though, make sure you have like 2 targets back to back because it'll just zip right through.
It'll go right through it. Oh wow.
So, but yeah, this is a great gun. But like as I said, we had previously had these years before.
Yes.
This year, we have the Factor Sniper Long here.
You say that looks like a sniper
So
rifle.
it's just the evolution of our Factor series, right?
Yeah.
So we've got a longer barrel. This is a little bit over 700 millimeter barrel.
Okay.
It's available in 22, 25, 30, and 35.
Oh wow, even 35. Huh?
700 cc bottle with a 300 bar fill. Externally adjustable regulator. Of course, your dual pressure gauges.
Yep.
And externally adjustable hammer spring tension.
Wow.
Moving to the back here, you've got your Turkish walnut pistol grip. This is a really nice molded pistol grip.
Looks like a nice fit, yeah.
And then it also comes with a standard AR style synthetic grip.
Gotcha.
And then you've got your adjustable buttstock. This is a mil spec tube. You've got so much adjustment on this thing, it's not even funny. You can move it up and down.
Oh, wow.
You can move it in and out. You can angle it. It's got a monopod for the rear. You've got locking adjustment for your cheek riser.
Rest, yep.
I mean, you just have so many options there.
It looks like a sniper rifle. It really does.
And you know, it's got quick detach.
Yeah.
Sling mounts on the buttstock and up here.
Wow.
You know,
pretty impressive actually.
Yeah, Picatinny rails all over the place.
So you got your you can set your bipod up here.
Exactly.
You got your single pod.
And like in 25 cal, I was pushing 40 grain H&N slugs at 1,080 feet per second.
Wow, that's some serious foot-pounds of energy.
22 LR.
Yeah.
Energies right there.
Yeah.
Velocities and energies.
Yep.
And I was popping prairie dogs at 300 yards with this thing, so it's.
That's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great gun.
It sounds like it. Can you tell me what that would retail for roughly?
This will retail for about 12.
Okay.
Yep. So, and the other thing I really like about this is the oversized charging handle on the side lever. Makes it really nice.
Yeah.
Especially when you're running this hammer spring way up.
Yeah.
With like a 35
a little more
shooting a
tension.
slug.
Yeah.
So it does get a little tough, but you get a good grip on that. You can cock it just fine.
That looks quite the beast.
Yes.
It really does.
And it uses our swing load magazine, so like our high capacity magazines will work with it. So yeah, this is going to be a great competition gun for this year.
It sounds like it. It sounds like it. That's beautiful.
So moving on down, we've got the Flash R.
Okay.
It's a regulated flash QE. What they did was we updated the stock a little bit, changed it, made it a little bit beefier, and then added a side lever.
Nice.
And a synthetic receiver to cut weight and to cut the cocking strength that's needed.
Gotcha.
Because like with the side bolt on the regular flash, a lot of people, you know, with just was a little bit too much to cock that side lever.
Gotcha.
So this side the side bolt. So the side lever will make it really nice. There's an internal regulator set at about 140, 135 bar.
Sweet.
And so you're looking at a sub $500 gun here for regulated.
Yeah.
And just it's great, great to get into the regulated PCP game.
Exactly. Yeah. No, it looks like quite the setup there. That's for sure.
Oh yeah. And then last but not least on the wall here.
Wow.
We have the Blitz, currently called the 777. I'm not sure how long that name's going to last. It may stick. It may not.
There you go.
Tactical buttstock on a Blitz, folding, and of course you can fire it with it folded.
Yeah.
Has a digital gauge, 700 cc, 300 bar bottle, and of course the standard pistol grip on there, commercial spec AR pistol grip. Velocities and energy are going to be the same as your regular Blitz.
Okay.
You're just going to get about a 25% increase in shot count.
Okay. A little bigger tank.
Yep.
Yep.
Bigger tank, more pressure.
And then look at all the little rails you're supplying there too.
Yep.
That's pretty.
Yeah, you got
pretty nice setup.
plenty of spots to put your laser, your flashlight, your bipod.
Yep.
It's got a nice extended pick rail right here for your bipod. Really, this is the one that's intended for the bipod. But
Gotcha.
yeah.
Gotcha. No, I like that. And that's got a Foster fitting rather than a probe.
Yes, it has Foster
I
fitting.
like that.
Yep.
I like
So
that.
most of the new guns have Foster fittings.
Okay.
A few of the older ones still have probes, like the Flash series. This still has a probe, but all the Factor series and the Blitz have probes or
Nice.
Fosters.
Those are pretty outstanding rifles, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, and you know.
Yep.
But wait, there's more.
Show us what else you have.
So this is the Velox.
It's, how do you say that again?
Velox.
Velox.
I say
Okay.
it Velox. I've heard
Yeah.
it pronounced Velox.
Velox, Velox,
It'll shake out in the end.
Yeah.
We'll figure out what it's
tomato,
called.
tomato,
how it's
whatever.
pronounced.
Yeah.
So this is a semi-automatic pre-charged pneumatic pistol.
Oh, how awesome is that?
So it has storage for your magazine and the butt or the pistol grip here.
Okay.
Goes in just like on the Flash series.
Yeah.
You just put your magazine in there, load a pellet, pull the trigger.
That's impressive.
So
That's impressive.
this one here, you're going to get about 20 shots in 22 caliber.
Okay.
On a fill. Comes with 2 air cylinders. You can hot swap them.
So when they're charged up, you can just swap them out.
And then
That's
it's got 1/2 by 20 threads on the
beautiful. You
muzzle.
want to put a suppressor on it? You can
Right.
do that.
And try that trigger right there.
Let's try that trigger. Oh, that is sweet. That is
That
sweet. Now,
is-
this is really solid. And the polymer on this, I mean, this is definitely weapons grade polymer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this is just
Well, we do
really
make
sweet.
firearms too.
Yes, of course you do. Yes.
So,
of course you do. And I like the fiber optic sights, and it looks like then you have the option for, you know, if you want to put a red dot or something else on.
Yeah, you've got our combo rail
Yeah.
on here, so 11 millimeter dovetail or pick tinny or weaver will work on it.
There you go. And what caliber is that one in? That one you
It's
said-
available in 177, 22, and 25.
Oh, and even 25. Okay.
Yep. So, yeah, I mean, this is a great pistol for, you know, practice, plinking,
Oh yeah. It just seems-
some like backyard pesting type
Yep.
stuff.
Yep. And what type
And-
of velocity are we getting out of this one?
So you're 12 foot-pounds.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
you know, your velocity is going to be in there 560
560.
with a 14 grain, I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And very impressive, but semi-automatic. I mean,
Semi-automatic,
come on.
exactly.
That's fantastic.
Now these just came in last week, and I put about 50 rounds through this one,
Okay.
and it shot flawlessly.
Nice.
So, but we'll do some more testing with it too, and
And when do you
make
think
sure
they'll
we
be
got
out?
all-
When do you think they'll be out actually in production?
probably the middle of this year.
Okay.
Most of these are going to be middle of the year, just due to the fact that we just got these in. The Factor Sniper Long will be sometime this quarter, into this quarter.
Okay.
The Hydra and the Harpoon, they're available now. And the Flash R will be sometime this quarter.
No, nice, nice.
We have one more pistol right there behind you.
How about if I hand that to you? Is that okay?
All right.
There you go.
So this is our pistol carbine
Nice.
combo, the Jet, right?
Yes.
Well, we took the Jet, and of course, you know, everybody wanted a regulated Jet.
Yep.
So we added a regulator, and we added a suppressor on it.
Sweet.
So quiet it down, a little bit less power because you're regulated.
It's regulated,
but you're going to be very consistent.
Nice, nice.
So, and all the other same features as the Jet 2.
Gotcha. And this comes in what caliber? 22?
177, 22, and 25.
Okay. And what type of velocity are we getting roughly, or foot-pounds? are we
So
getting out of these?
you're getting about 16 foot-pounds, 16
Nice,
to 20,
okay.
depending on caliber.
Nice.
So,
Yeah. That's a great little combo. Plus, I like the fact it's regulated.
yep. And then you can also swap out the air cylinders with the colored air cylinders.
Yes,
And all
'cause I
that
know
good stuff,
I know
kinda
you guys offer
customize
that.
it.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. And
yeah.
how many shots are you getting out of these? Like,
So this one here, you're going to get about 42,
oh, wow.
I think, with the
That's-
regulator.
Wow, that's really
With the
good.
double air cylinders.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. That's awesome.
So,
It's a good-looking gun. Definitely good-looking gun. Yeah, we might have to test this one.
oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. Wow.
So On the air
impressive.
gun side, that's pretty much all the new stuff we have this
Nice
year.
stuff. Yeah, no. But
So-
hey, I appreciate you taking the time to share us that with.
Yeah, my
you know,
pleasure.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Anyway, there you go, guys. That's from HATSAN. Cecil was nice enough to run us through. So, all right, stay tuned for the next one.